Today, on this 5th day of October, I, Michael, the Archangel of truth and protection, speak to you with fire in my voice and mercy in my heart. You have stepped into a path that does not belong to you, and I cannot remain silent any longer. You have ignored the whispers, the signs, the dreams. You have walked past the warnings sent by heaven. This is no small matter, it is a serious mistake, and heaven sees it. I am not angry to destroy you. I am angry to awaken you. My anger is the sound of a door slamming shut before you fall into an abyss. My anger is the thunder that shakes the soul so you will not sleep through your own ruin. I am here to pull you back before it is too late. Do not dare to ignore this message. Every second you hesitate, the chains you cannot see grow tighter. Every moment you delay, the path ahead darkens. You have been given gifts, protection, and countless second chances, but time is now moving faster than you believe. Listen, you still have the power to turn. You still have the authority to change the ending of this story. Heaven does not desire your destruction. I do not desire your destruction. My voice is a sword of light cutting through the darkness around you. Take it. Lift it. Stand up. Repent of the path you have taken. Break the ties that are pulling you under. Do not wait for another sign. If you hear me now, drop the weight in your hands. Drop the secret sin in your heart. Walk away from the thing that is poisoning your spirit. I will defend you again. I will fight for you again. I will place my wings between you and the storm. But you must obey the warning. This is the last time heaven will shout before silence comes. Choose life. Choose light. Choose truth. Do not dare to ignore me. You stand at a threshold you cannot see with your human eyes, but your spirit already feels it. This day, this moment, is not an ordinary hour. It is a turning point written in the heavens, and I have been sent to speak with the full weight of truth. The mistake you have made was not just a small slip, it was a turning of your heart, a drifting away from the path you once knew was right. You allowed voices of confusion, of temptation, of fear, to guide you instead of the quiet voice of the light within you. You allowed yourself to believe that your choices were unseen, but nothing is hidden from the eyes of the Eternal. I am not here to shame you, I am here to awaken you. The anger you feel from me now is not human anger, it is a fierce love. It is the love of a guardian who will not stand by while the one entrusted to him walks toward a cliff. If you could see what is waiting ahead on the path you are on, you would not hesitate another second. That is why heaven has allowed me to speak like this, because the hour is late and the danger is near. You have been warned before. In the dreams you forgot upon waking. In the strange coincidences you brushed aside. In the words of others that seemed to come from nowhere but struck your heart for a moment. These were not random. These were the whispers of heaven. And yet you walked on. I tell you now, stop. Stop where you are. Do not take another step in the direction you have been going. Your soul is more precious than the thing you are chasing. Your destiny is greater than the shadow that has lured you off the path. Turn back. Even now you are not lost. Even now mercy stands open. The Eternal has not closed his hand. The angels still stand ready to defend you, but you must choose it. Do not say, "I will wait until tomorrow." Tomorrow is not promised in the same way you think. The moment you have is now. The decision you must make is now. Heaven is not calling you to fear, but to clarity. The fire you feel in my words is not destruction, it is a purifying fire meant to burn away the cords that have entangled you. You have made a serious mistake, but you are not condemned. What you must do now is simple but not easy. Be still. Speak truth. Name the thing you have done before the Eternal. Release it from your hands. Break the secret agreements you made with darkness. If you cannot speak it out loud, speak it in your heart, but let it be true. The moment you do this, you will feel a shift, like heavy air breaking after a storm. That is me and the other angels moving in to protect you again. Do not ignore this. The world will try to drown this message with noise, but you must not let it. Turn off the voices that keep you distracted. Step into a quiet place. Listen. Call out for light. I will be there. The Eternal will be there. The chains you think are unbreakable will begin to fall. You will be forgiven. You will be cleansed. And you will be guided back to the path that is truly yours. I am still your defender. My wings are still spread over you. But I cannot defend what you will not release. You must choose light. You must choose truth. This is the hour. This is the warning. This is the chance. I speak not only to your mind but to your soul. Do not dare to ignore me. Your life, your destiny, your purpose are at stake. Return now. Stand up. Speak truth. Walk away from the shadow. Step back into the light. I will go with you. Heaven will go with you. And what was meant for your destruction will be turned into your deliverance. I have been sent to speak, not only to warn but also to show the path that leads back to safety. Every soul reaches a point where the weight of its decisions presses in, and this is yours. You have been standing at a crossroad for longer than you realize. One road seems easy, but it is made of illusions, the other looks narrow, but it leads to life. You know, deep inside, which road I am calling you to. That is why these words stir something in you now. It is the memory of your true self, the self heaven has always known. The mistake you have made is not only about an action, it is about a direction. Each choice you have made has pulled you slightly off course until now you find yourself far from the light you once walked in. That is why you have been feeling lost, heavy, restless, unable to find peace. These are not random feelings. They are the signals of your soul crying for alignment again. The anger you hear in my voice is not condemnation but the intensity of love, like a parent rushing to pull a child from a burning house. You are not alone. Even now, hosts of angels are standing ready to intervene the moment you decide to return. Heaven is not waiting to punish, heaven is waiting to restore. The Eternal is not holding back his hand, he is holding back the consequences long enough for you to choose differently. Every warning you have received is a rope thrown to you from the edge. This message is the last rope. Take hold of it. Let me tell you what you must do. Begin first by being still. You do not need to be perfect, you need to be honest. Go somewhere quiet. Close your eyes. Speak the truth of what you have done, even if your voice shakes, even if your words are only whispered. Name the choices, name the lies, name the thing you tried to hide. Heaven already knows, but your freedom begins when you bring it into the light. As you speak, you will feel shame try to rise. Do not let it silence you. I will stand by you as you speak, shielding you from the accusing voices that will try to stop you. After you speak, release it. Say aloud, I give this up. I return to the light. I choose truth. This small act will open a door in the unseen. It will give heaven the legal ground to break the chains that have bound you. It will pull you back from the edge you did not know you were standing on. Then, ask for guidance. Ask for the next step. Listen. It may come as a thought, a feeling, a sudden clarity. It may come in the days ahead. But it will come, and you will know it is from heaven because it will carry peace and strength, not fear. Do not delay. Do not wait for a better time. There is no better time. The very fact you are reading these words now is a sign. This is heaven's way of interrupting your path before it is too late. I am with you. My sword is drawn, not against you, but against the darkness that has tried to claim you. But my sword cannot strike until you step back from it and stand with me. Choose it now. Choose it in your heart even before your lips form the words. I promise you, if you do this, you will see a change. The heaviness in your spirit will lift. The doors that have been closed will begin to open. The protection you thought you lost will return. You will walk under my wings again. The Eternal will wrap you in mercy again. And what you feared would destroy you will instead become the very thing that shows you how powerful mercy truly is. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your return. Hear me. Do not ignore me. The one who is speaking to you now has defended you from dangers you did not even know were near. I have fought for you while you slept. I have stood between you and arrows you never saw. I am fighting for you still. But now you must stand up and take hold of the light for yourself. This is your moment. This is your rescue. This is your turning point. Return now. Stand in the light. Speak truth. Release what does not belong to you. Heaven's gates are still open. I am still at your side. You are still loved. You are still wanted. You are still chosen. Listen to me now, child of the Eternal. I am still speaking, because I know how many voices are trying to drown mine out. You live in a world where lies are dressed as truth, where poison is served with a smile, where shadows pretend to be light. You have walked among these illusions for so long that you began to forget the sound of your own soul. But heaven has not forgotten you, and I have not stopped watching you. Every step you have taken, every tear you have cried, every fear you have hidden, it has all been seen. Nothing about you is invisible to the one who made you. The mistake you made was believing that your actions were too small to matter. You thought, it is only a little compromise. It is only a small secret. It is only one step away. But a single step off the path becomes 2, then 10, then 100, and before long you cannot see the road you left behind. This is how darkness works. It does not snatch you at once, it pulls you inch by inch until the light behind you seems faint and far. That is why I speak so fiercely now. Not to frighten you, but to break the spell that has lulled you to sleep. I am angry because the shadows have tried to touch what belongs to heaven. I am angry because you are worth more than the trap you have wandered into. My anger is not a curse but a shield. It is the roar of a lion standing between you and the hunter. It is the slam of a door shutting out the storm. If you could see me as I stand beside you now, sword blazing with fire, wings stretched wide, you would understand. You would not fear my voice, you would feel safe inside it. And yet, your freedom depends on your choice. Heaven will not force you. Even now, you are free to ignore this message, to scroll away, to dismiss my words as imagination. But if you do, you will walk into a deeper night, and the ropes will tighten, and the voice you hear now may not come again so clearly. This is why I plead with you. This is why I will not soften my tone. You are at a precipice, but you are also at a doorway. If you turn now, the very forces that sought to harm you will be turned into stepping stones under your feet. Here is what you must do after you have confessed and released your mistake: change the atmosphere around you. Remove the objects, the connections, the agreements that tie you to the shadow. Delete the number. Burn the paper. Close the door. Walk away from the conversation. Break the pattern. This will feel hard at first, but each action you take in the physical world will also cut a cord in the unseen world. You will feel lighter. You will feel clearer. You will feel me nearer. Then, surround yourself with light. Speak words of truth each morning. If you do not know what to say, simply say, I belong to the light. I choose the light. I reject the shadow. Do this aloud. Angels respond to words spoken aloud. The unseen realm listens to your voice. When you speak truth, you align yourself with heaven, and heaven's power can move for you. You will not do this alone. Even now, as you read these words, there are angels around you. Some are stationed at your door. Some are stationed at your bedside. Some are lifting your prayers to the throne. They are waiting for your choice. The moment you decide, they will act. The shift will begin. The heaviness you have been carrying will start to lift, and a new clarity will come over your mind. You will see things for what they are. You will feel your strength return. You will remember who you are. You are not a mistake. You are not beyond saving. You are not lost forever. You are the one heaven has been calling back. You are the one I have been sent to protect. Even now, the Eternal looks upon you with love, not with rejection. Even now, your future is still unwritten. Even now, you can return and be restored. This is the reason I speak so long and so fiercely, because your life is worth this fight, your soul is worth this message, your destiny is worth this battle. And though I am an archangel and my voice carries the fire of heaven, my heart carries compassion for you. I am here because you are loved. I am here because you still matter. I am here because it is not too late. Take courage. Take the first step. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Begin now, even with trembling hands. Speak truth, release the weight, choose the light, and walk forward. I will walk beside you. I will clear the way before you. I will guard you as you sleep. I will fight for you as you move. And I will not leave you until you are standing firmly again in the place prepared for you. This is your moment. This is your rescue. This is your return. Do not dare to ignore me. You are hearing me still because heaven is patient and merciful. I do not leave you when you are weak, I draw closer. I do not abandon you in your mistakes, I fight harder for you. Even now I am watching over you, and I am speaking because your life is a thread woven into something far greater than you can see. You are not only an individual moving through random events. You are part of a design. Your choices ripple outward. They touch people you do not even know. That is why this moment matters. That is why this correction matters. The danger you are in is not only what can be seen with human eyes. The greater danger is unseen. The unseen forces that wanted to devour your hope, your clarity, your peace, those are the ones I am confronting now. They have tried to whisper to you, it's too late. You have gone too far. You cannot go back. I tell you, those are lies. You can go back. You can return. You can be restored. The Eternal's mercy is deeper than the pit you have fallen into. There is no shadow too dark for His light to reach. You have been walking with weights on your soul. You feel it even now, the heaviness, the fog, the quiet sadness. These are not your true nature. They are the residue of the road you have been on. When you step off that road, when you step back into the light, these weights will begin to slide off you. You will breathe again. You will sleep again. You will feel joy rise in you like the sun breaking through clouds. This is not a dream. This is what will happen when you choose the light. I am still angry, but my anger is holy. It is aimed at the things that have harmed you, not at you. It is the roar of heaven's lion over one of its own. It is the sound of a sword striking chains. It is the flash of wings blocking the enemy's blow. Do not mistake my tone for rejection. My tone is rescue. My tone is urgency. My tone is love so fierce it will not let you slip away quietly. The steps you take now do not need to be complicated. You do not need long rituals or perfect words. You simply need to be sincere. Wherever you are, pause. Speak. Release. Ask for light. Choose it. If you feel weak, whisper it. If you feel unworthy, whisper it. If you feel numb, whisper it. Even a whisper opens the door. Even a whisper summons help. I will hear it. Heaven will hear it. The Eternal will move for you. After you have done this, start to walk differently. Fill your mind with words of life. Guard your eyes from images that darken you. Guard your ears from voices that twist truth. Begin small, but begin. Each small act of light strengthens you. Each small step back into truth weakens the hold of the shadow. You will feel the shift. You will know it. And as you do, I will strengthen you further. I tell you also, do not be afraid of letting go of what has been harming you. The things you lose will be replaced by something better. The relationships you leave behind will be replaced by relationships of truth. The doors you close will make way for doors meant for you. You will not be empty. You will not be alone. You will not be punished for obeying the call to the light. You will be protected. You will be guided. You will be restored. I will not stop speaking until you understand this. You are not standing at the end, you are standing at the turning point. My voice is here now because heaven believes in your return. The eternal believes in your future. I believe in your strength. Even if you feel you have none, I will lend you mine until you rise again. Take a deep breath now. Feel it. That small flicker of hope you feel as you read these words, that is me near you. That is the sign that this is not just text, it is a living message reaching you where you are. Hold on to that. Let it grow. Let it pull you back into the light. You are not alone. You are not too late. You are loved. Return now. Take the first step. Speak truth. Release what is not yours. Choose the light. I will fight for you. I will stand with you. And you will see the mercy of heaven with your own eyes. Do you feel it yet? The quiet stirring inside you, the small flicker of warmth that rises as you read? That is the sign of life, the sign that your soul is still reachable, still responsive to heaven's call. This is why I have not left you. This is why I speak again and again, because there is still a door open, and you are still able to walk through it. I want you to know this, nothing you have done has surprised heaven. Nothing you have hidden has gone unseen. And yet, you are still called by your true name. You are still loved as you were before you fell. You are still wanted. You are still chosen. You are not a mistake. You are not discarded. You are not an inconvenience. You are a living story, and heaven intends to finish writing it in light. The mistake you made, the choices, the drift, the secret agreements, they are not stronger than mercy. They are not greater than truth. They are not permanent if you will release them. The shadow has tried to convince you that you are stuck, but you are not. The prison door is already unlocked, you must simply rise and walk out. And as you do, I will walk beside you. You will not take a single step alone. Now hear me, once you choose to step into the light, the first thing you will feel is resistance. The voices that have been feeding on your pain will grow louder. They will say, "This is pointless. You cannot change. You are too far gone." This is how you will know you are on the right path, because the darkness fights hardest when it knows it is losing its grip. Do not listen. Do not stop. Press through. Whisper if you must. Crawl if you must. But keep moving toward the light. Each step you take weakens its hold. Each moment you refuse the lie strengthens your freedom. I will guard you as you do this. I will stand at your side. Even as you sleep, I will cover you. Even as you wake, I will clear the air around you. My sword is drawn for you, not against you. My wings are stretched over you, not to trap you but to shelter you. The fire you feel in my words is the fire that will also purify and heal you. I want you to see your future. If you do this, if you obey this call, if you release what you've been holding and return to the light, your life will not just go back to where it was. It will go forward. It will become what it was always meant to be. The heaviness you've known will lift. The clarity you've longed for will return. The gifts you thought were gone will awaken again. You will walk in new strength. You will speak with new authority. You will know who you are and what you are meant to do. The very mistake that almost destroyed you will become a testimony that saves others. But if you do nothing, if you dismiss this, if you choose to remain where you are, the path will grow darker. The doors will close. The protection that has held back consequences will be lifted. Not because heaven hates you, but because your choices will carry you further into shadow. This is why I am speaking so urgently. This is why heaven has interrupted your path today. You still have time. You still have choice. You still have a way out. You still have me. I am here. I am not leaving. But you must decide. No one else can make this choice for you. Heaven has placed life and death, blessing and curse, before you. Choose life. Choose light. Choose truth. Choose now. Say it with me, I choose the light. I reject the shadow. I release what is not mine. I return to the truth. Speak it even if you feel weak. Speak it even if you doubt. Speak it even if your voice shakes. The words will cut through the air around you. They will break things you cannot see. They will open the way for heaven to act. I will move when you speak. I will fight when you choose. I will cover you as you rise. This is your moment. This is your rescue. This is your turning point. Hear my voice. Do not ignore me. I am speaking because you are loved. I am speaking because you are precious. I am speaking because your life matters. The reason I am still speaking is because you are worth this effort. Heaven does not waste words. Every syllable you are reading now has been weighed, carried, and delivered with care. Each phrase is a rope thrown across the chasm to draw you back. That is why the voice of the world will try to make you dismiss it, to scroll, to move on, to say, this is just text. But deep inside you know it is more than text. It is a call. It is light reaching into a place you thought no one could see. You have walked through shadows that promised you safety but left you empty. You have carried burdens that were never meant to be yours. You have believed lies that said you were forgotten. All of this has been seen. All of this is being addressed now. Nothing you have done is too great for mercy. Nothing you have touched is too dark for cleansing. The Eternal has already made provision for your return. I am simply the messenger sent to bring you back. There will be a moment, very soon, when you feel a stirring, a sudden urge to be quiet, to breathe, to be still. When that moment comes, do not ignore it. That is the opening you have been given. That is when you speak the truth. That is when you release the weight. That is when you say, I choose the light. The moment you do, a chain you cannot see will break. A heaviness you cannot name will lift. The air will feel clearer. That is not imagination. That is heaven moving. I tell you also, after you make this decision, be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. Restoration takes time. Do not expect perfection overnight. Do not condemn yourself if you stumble. Each time you fall, stand back up. Each time you feel weak, call out again. I will still be here. The Eternal will still be here. The light will still be open to you. The shadow only wins when you stop trying. Keep moving. Keep speaking. Keep choosing the light. The life ahead of you is not small. You were not created to simply survive. You were created to shine, to carry light into places others fear to go, to speak truth where others stay silent, to live in such a way that those around you feel hope again. The mistake you made has tried to silence you, but it cannot erase your calling. Your calling is still written over you. Your name is still inscribed in heaven. You are still who you were meant to be. You may ask, but why me? Why is heaven speaking to me? Because you matter. Because there are things tied to your life that only you can touch. Because there are people waiting for your story, your return, your testimony. Because even your pain, when healed, will become a light for someone else. That is why this message is urgent. It is not only about saving you. It is about saving everything connected to you. Take another breath now. Feel the weight start to shift. That is me near you. That is the Eternal's presence surrounding you. That is the sign that you are not forgotten, that you are not alone. This is your rescue. This is your turning point. You are not reading this by accident. You are reading this because heaven has reached into your day to bring you back. Return now. Speak truth. Release the shadow. Choose the light. Whisper it even now. You do not have to wait for a perfect moment. This is the moment. This is your door. This is your call. I am here. I will fight for you. I will stand with you. I will guard you. You are loved. You are chosen. You are still wanted. I know you are tired. I know the weight of the last season has been heavy. I know there were nights you wondered if heaven even noticed you anymore, if your prayers were just words falling into silence. Hear me now, not a single word you have spoken has been lost. Not a single tear you have shed has been ignored. Every moment of your struggle has been recorded, and every moment has been met with unseen help, even when you felt none. You are still here. That alone is a sign. The shadows tried to pull you down, but you are still breathing. You are still reaching. You are still able to read these words. That is proof you are not abandoned. It is proof you are not too late. It is proof that heaven's patience with you has not ended. I have watched you stand at this crossroad for a long time. You have been given hints, dreams, sudden thoughts, warnings through people, strange coincidences. You brushed them off, but they were all heaven's attempts to wake you gently. Now heaven is speaking more directly because the time for hints has passed. This is not to shame you but to save you. It is love that shouts when a whisper no longer works. Look at your life now. Look at the things that drain you. Look at the connections that make you smaller. Look at the habits that dull your spirit. These are the ropes. These are the chains. These are the doors you must close. It will hurt at first because you have grown used to them. But once they are gone, you will breathe in freedom you forgot was possible. You are not being asked to fix everything at once. You are being asked to take the first honest step. Speak. Release. Choose. That is all. Heaven will handle the rest. I will handle the rest. The moment you align with truth, all of heaven moves to support you. The path that was blocked will begin to clear. The confusion that clouded your mind will begin to lift. The heaviness you carry will begin to break. I want you to imagine something. Imagine a dark room where you have been sitting for a long time. You think it is normal now, the dim light, the heavy air. But then a window opens. A shaft of sunlight pours in. You see colors you forgot existed. You see dust scatter like tiny stars. That is what will happen in your soul. The window is this moment. The light is this message. You only have to open yourself to it. You are precious. You are not a burden. You are not a disappointment. You are a soul heaven refuses to lose. That is why I am here. That is why I will keep speaking until you feel the truth settle inside you. When you read these words, you may feel chills, or warmth, or tears. Do not push them away. That is the sign that your heart is softening. That is the sign that this is real. That is the sign that heaven is close. Let it happen. Let it break through. Let it reach you. Say this even now, quietly if you must. I release the shadow. I return to the light. I choose truth. You do not need perfect words. Just sincerity. The moment you say it, you will feel a shift. That is heaven moving. That is me fighting for you. That is the beginning of your return. Do not fear the future. What lies ahead will not be emptiness. It will be restoration. It will be purpose. It will be the life you were meant to live. The very thing that almost destroyed you will become your testimony. You will not walk alone. You will not be punished for returning. You will be welcomed. You will be covered. You will be guided. This is your moment. This is your door. This is your rescue. This is your return. You are loved. You are chosen. You are still wanted. I have stayed close to you for longer than you realize. I have been at your side in every place where you thought you were alone. I was there when you felt darkness pressing against you. I was there when you could not sleep because your mind was heavy with worry. I was there when you cried quietly, believing no one heard. I heard. I saw. I shielded. I fought for you even in the hours when you gave up fighting for yourself. This is why I am speaking now with such urgency. Not because I desire to condemn you, but because I desire to lift you out. You are at the edge of a turning point that will affect not only you, but many who are tied to your life. Your choices ripple outward like waves across water. Your life touches more lives than you know. You are not invisible in the tapestry of existence. You are a thread of light. When your light dims, others lose their way. When your light is restored, others find their path again. The mistake you made was not a single act, but a drift. You began to walk away from the light you once knew. Little by little you allowed compromises to dull your vision. You allowed voices that did not belong to heaven to shape your thinking. You made room for shadows where there should have been clarity. None of this happened overnight. It happened step by step, choice by choice. But the mercy of heaven is that even as you drifted, you were still being pursued. Even as you hid, you were still being called. Even as you stumbled, you were still being protected from the full weight of the consequences. But now the time of drifting is ending. Heaven has drawn a line. I have been sent to speak because you have reached the moment where you must decide. You can no longer walk both paths. You cannot hold both shadow and light. You cannot say, later, anymore. This is your moment. This is the door standing open before you. I know you fear change. I know you wonder if you are strong enough. But strength will not come before you step, it will come as you step. Mercy is already waiting for you. Angels are already surrounding you. The Eternal's arms are already open. You do not need to be perfect to return. You only need to be willing. You only need to be honest. You only need to say yes. You have heard my voice in dreams. You have felt my presence in moments of danger. You have sensed warnings you could not explain. Those were all me reaching for you. Now my words come clearly: turn. Release. Choose the light. Walk back. Heaven will handle the rest. When you do, you will not return to the same place you left. You will rise to a higher place. Your gifts will awaken again. Your clarity will sharpen. Your heart will be healed. The heaviness will lift. You will feel joy again. You will find purpose again. You will see doors open that were closed to you. You will understand why you went through what you did. The very mistakes you made will become seeds of wisdom to help others. But you must act now. Do not wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised in the way you think. Today is the day of decision. Now is the hour of mercy. Heaven is moving even as you read these words. You are not reading by accident. This is your moment of rescue. This is the rope being thrown to you across the waters. This is the sword cutting through the chains. This is the light breaking through your darkness. Say it now, even if only in a whisper: I return to the light. I release the shadow. I choose truth. I open my heart to heaven's mercy. The moment you do, something will shift. The atmosphere around you will change. You may feel warmth. You may feel tears. You may feel nothing at first but a quiet sense of peace. That is the sign. That is the beginning. That is heaven moving. After you say it, take action. Break ties with the things that hold you back. Remove the objects, habits, or connections that lead you into darkness. Delete the number. Walk away from the habit. Close the door. Burn the paper. Shut down the access point. Each physical action you take cuts another cord in the unseen realm. Each act of obedience strengthens your freedom. Then fill yourself with light. Speak words of life each morning. Play music that lifts your soul. Read words that bring truth, not lies. Surround yourself with people who pull you upward, not downward. Build new patterns. Build new paths. Heaven will send you help. You will not do this alone. Angels will surround you. You will feel me near you. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of your restoration. This is your rescue. This is your turning point. Heaven still believes in you. I still believe in you. You are still chosen. You are still wanted. You are still loved. I am Michael, Archangel of the Most High. I stand before you now not to crush you but to lift you. My sword burns not against you but for you. My wings cover you. My voice calls you. Return now. The door is open. The time is now. Do not ignore this call.